Top things that are killing your home value. Let's fix them before you go on market. Number one is going to be deferred maintenance issues. This is not going to be things that you're going to like update and get like a big return on money, but it's going to increase the saleability of your house. So if you have a 25-year-old roof with shingles that are 25-year-old shingles, that's going to be a deferred maintenance issue. And what I mean by that is when someone comes in to look at your home, they're going to expect that they're going to have a house that doesn't need a roof within the next year. HVAC system. If your HVAC system is more than 15 years old, as long as you're updating it and you're maintaining it, and you have where you've had someone come in like yearly and check it and all of the things, you have all of those receipts showing that you're maintaining it. You know, a 15-year-old furnace it may run for another 10 years. We don't know, but we need to have those receipts showing that you've maintained it properly. The big ticket items are the ones that we really look at when we talk about the deferred maintenance issue. Those two things are huge. Another one would be windows. If you have old wood drafty windows that have not been updated, something that you want to think about, because over time, that's a deferred maintenance issue where those windows may not function properly. Eventually, they're going to need to be changed out. Maybe your front door is a little drafty. Those kind of things, you want to make sure that you have no deferred maintenance. Now, number two kind of goes along with that, but it's not in the deferred maintenance category. It's just in the updates. So everyone wants that top dollar for their home. Not everyone's getting it. If you don't make updates to your home, just as simple updates like lighting and paint and, you know, possibly flooring here and there, you've got to make those updates, because if not, you're not keeping up with the neighbor next door who is making those repairs and they are getting the return on investment where maybe your house doesn't. So outdated interiors versus quick updates. You may have cabinetry that, you know, I don't want to put $30,000 into a kitchen. You can have your cabinetry painted. You can change out the hardware. You can put a new countertop on to make it look nice and fresh and shiny, right? So, and you're going to get that money back for putting that in, and you're going to increase the sellability of your house, because we all know pretty sells. Pretty things sell. They catch your eye. They may think, you know, defer somebody from going, oh, this kitchen may be too small, but it is adorable, you know, and that's what people pay for. So deferred maintenance and outdated interiors. We need to make sure that we're staying on top of those prior to listing the house. Number three is huge. Overpricing from the start. You have to make sure that we are pricing the home accurately. So a house is not priced by what you need to get out of it to move to the next place. Now, if those numbers don't make sense for you, then obviously we don't list the house and we don't move forward. They all have to make sense, but the market gives us what your house is going to sell for. Not the market 6 months ago, not the market 12 months ago, the market currently today. So we have to look at the comparable sales, where our market's going. Typically, we'll go 6 months back in our market and see what has sold. And depending on the market, it may be a flat market where numbers are pretty much staying the same. It may be a buyer's market where if it sold 6 months ago here, it's actually right here. So we have to play that into account. We can't say this house sold for $300,000 6 months ago, but we've lost, you know, 6% in value. So we can't list here anymore. We got to list here to be competitive. So overpricing from the start is a deal killer. You're going to sit on market. People are going to wonder why your house is priced where it's at, why it's sitting on the market, what's wrong with it. Picture yourself as a buyer and you see a house that's one, overpriced, and two, is set on the market forever. You know, you think, okay, well, they're not willing to negotiate. There's something wrong with that house. All the things, it's all psychological. So we got to price the house from the get-go the right way. Now, you may go on market and get multiple offers. I just had one the other day, go on market, multiple offers. It was exactly what they wanted because they wanted a quick move to get into their new house. It was priced appropriately and it attracted more than one buyer. They got to be able to play with some leverage there between the two buyers, and they got what they wanted out of the house. Now, if we would have priced it 10 grand higher, can't say that we'd have the same results, right? So let the market tell you what your house is worth, and sometimes it may be more than what you anticipate. So let the market talk to you. The next one, poor listing photos. I mean, can we talk about poor listing photos for a second? You are paying myself, a realtor, a decent amount of money. Number one, they should not be taking cell phone pictures. Put yourself up on a pedestal for a second. You are hiring this person to market your house, all right? We're not talking about coming in and taking these cell phone pictures, post them on the internet, and living on a wish here. Let's throw a sign in the yard and think, okay, maybe it'll sell, maybe a buyer will come in and that agent gets a buyer off of it, and that's what they wanted. That's not how we work. Poor listing photos, scroll right past it. Again, put yourself as a buyer in this market. If you see dark, dreary photos of a house, you're probably going to scroll past it. Like, you're going to be like, wow, those pictures don't even, they look awful. Now there are homes that we get that we photograph professionally, and even professional photography does not do a home justice. But if you're looking at a house and the pictures are cell phone pictures, like, people are just going to keep scrolling, just like you would if you were a buyer. So make sure when you are interviewing an agent that they are getting professional photos, that they are marketing these photos in the correct way. Again, backstory, just a house hit the market today, $698,000, no professional photos. A $700,000 listing, and you didn't pay $400 for photos. I mean, that's minimum. Photos, we do video as well, but like, you got to get the photos right, guys. If we can't get the photos right, then your marketing is just flatlined. There's no help. Not to mention the personal property that's in the photos that, you know, we could quickly move out of the photos. We quickly move back into the photos so you don't even realize we were there. But I will tell you, I am on 90% of my photo shoots because I am super particular. I don't want garbage cans. I don't want toilet plungers. Like, no one wants to see that. They want to see the clean, pretty version of your house, and that is what we show them. So make sure you're demanding that out of your agent. Finally, kind of goes along with this, first impressions are the game changer, online and in person. So first impression mistakes, again, the photography. If you're not getting that photography and putting that marketing out there as your first impression, then you're going to flatline real quick. Also, curb appeal. When someone pulls in that driveway, you want them to fall in love with your home before they get out of the car. You want them to be like ready to jump out of the car and be like, what else is inside? Because this is beautiful, it's maintained, it's exactly what I want. Not pull up and go, bushes are overgrown, it's got chipping paint on the soffit, the door needs to be replaced. Like, they're already making a checklist of everything that needs to happen before they even get out of the car. So these 5 things will help you make more money on your sale of your house. And that is exactly what we want to do, right? We want to put the house on the market, make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. So before you put on market, make sure you're going over these items. And if you have any questions, definitely reach out to me, shoot me a direct message. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel to make sure you're getting all of the videos that we are putting out weekly. And I look forward to talking to you soon.